$50 billion. Gone in 18 months. A single decision erased it all. The empire collapsed in just 18 months. How could someone so smart make such a fatal error? The answer lies in a psychological blind spot. This is the story of a billionaire's downfall. A cautionary tale for every leader. The mistake was hiding in plain sight. Everyone missed it, including him. Now, we uncover the truth. He started with nothing but an idea. His first venture failed miserably, but he learned a crucial lesson. Always listen to the customer. He built his empire on that simple principle. It made him unstoppable. He disrupted entire industries, and his competitors couldn't keep up. But success bred arrogance. He stopped listening to anyone. The seeds of destruction were planted, and no one noticed until it was too late. He made a bold move that shocked the world. He acquired a struggling competitor. Everyone thought it was a genius play, and the stock price soared. But the acquisition hid a fatal flaw. He ignored the cultural clash. He forced his methods on the new team, and key talent started leaving. He dismissed the warning signs. He believed he could fix anything. This was the beginning of the end. The cracks became visible. Revenue started declining. He doubled down on his strategy, firing anyone who disagreed. The company lost its innovative edge. Customers began to abandon them. The board lost confidence, and he was forced to step down. Before the billions, before the empire, he was just a young man with a dream and an empty bank account. He dropped out of college, convinced he had a better way. His first company was a complete disaster. It failed within 6 months. He lost everything he had invested. Friends and family doubted him, but that failure taught him a lesson he would never forget. The lesson was simple. Listen to your customers. He realized that most businesses ignore what people actually want. They build products for themselves, not for the market. So he started again. This time, he obsessed over customer feedback. Every feature was built based on their needs. His new company grew fast. Within 3 years, it was the fastest-growing startup in its sector. By the way, if you like this discussion, don't forget to subscribe. There are many more interesting topics coming up. Lightbulb. He disrupted entire industries. Competitors couldn't keep up. He was hailed as a visionary. But success began to change him. He started believing his own hype. He thought he knew better than anyone else. He stopped listening to customers. He stopped listening to his team. He became isolated in his own success. The seeds of destruction were planted quietly. No one noticed because the numbers were still good. He ignored the early warning signs. A dip in customer satisfaction. A few key employees leaving. He thought he could fix anything. After all, he had built an empire from nothing. That arrogance would cost him everything. By the time he realized the mistake, it was too late. The empire was already crumbling from within. He made a bold move that shocked the world. He acquired a struggling competitor for billions. Everyone thought it was a genius play. The stock price soared to an all-time high. He was praised as a strategic mastermind. Magazines called him the new king of industry. But the acquisition hid a fatal flaw. He ignored the cultural clash between the two companies. He forced his methods on the new team. He demanded they follow his playbook without question. Key talent started leaving. The best engineers and designers handed in their resignations. He dismissed the warning signs. He told his advisors they were overreacting. He believed he could fix anything. His ego blinded him to the growing crisis. This was the beginning of the end. The empire he built started to crumble from within. He had a chance to change course, but he refused to admit he was wrong. The board grew restless. They saw the profits evaporate and demanded action. He was forced to step down. The visionary became the villain of his own story. The masterstroke became the fatal blow. Success is a trap if you don't adapt. The cracks became visible, but he refused to see them. Revenue started declining for the first time in a decade. He doubled down on his strategy, ignoring the market signals. He believed he could outsmart reality itself. He fired anyone who disagreed with him. Dissent was crushed, and yes men filled the boardroom. The company lost its innovative edge. New products were just copies of old ones. Customers began to abandon them in droves. Loyalty evaporated as competitors offered better alternatives. The board lost confidence in his leadership. They saw the numbers and knew change was needed. He was forced to step down as CEO. The visionary was now the villain. The empire crumbled within months. Bankruptcy rumors spread like wildfire. He lost everything. Wealth, reputation, power. His name became synonymous with failure. The fatal mistake was clear. He stopped evolving. Success made him blind to change. The lesson is brutal. Success is a trap if you don't adapt. Complacency is the silent killer. He had everything, but he forgot the one rule that got him there. Listen to the customer. Now, he lives in obscurity. His story is a warning to every leader who thinks they are invincible. The empire is gone, but the lesson remains. Never stop learning. Never stop adapting. This is the end of the billionaire's fatal mistake. Remember it, or repeat it. Welcome. Before we begin, hit subscribe so you don't miss our daily updates. Bell Part 2 is dropping tomorrow. Subscribe for notifications. Loudspeaker.